Hey, good Thursday morning to you at Parkview Baptist Church. It's Thursday, October 15th, and I'm a little late with my midweek update for you this week, but sometimes I'm like a squirrel. I see shiny objects and it gets me distracted, and so I'm running a little behind this week. But anyway, I want to give you a quick update on a couple of things, and then possibly even whet your appetite a little bit for Sunday with just a quick word. Number one, this coming Sunday night, we will not be meeting in all of our discipleship groups. We are all going to be meeting together as a church family in the sanctuary for a business meeting, our quarterly business meeting, as they are now scheduled for. I'm excited about this because I've always believed that a church business meeting is to be more than just about numbers of finances and reports of bank accounts and whatnot, but it's supposed to be more than anything a report of what God is doing in our church and in the lives of our church family. And so the exciting thing about that is that we're going to hear this time for the first time reports from all of our discipleship group leaders, and I also hope and look forward to testimonies as a part of those reports from each group. I would love to hear, cannot wait to hear more specifically and have all of you share in the testimonies of you, okay, and what God is doing in your life and in your group, whatever home you're in or in the sanctuary or wherever that may be. And so our discipleship group leaders are going to do that. We are going to hear some special testimonies. I already know that, and there are others that I don't even know about yet, and look forward to that. What a great way to do the business of the Lord in hearing those kinds of reports. We're also going to hear from Kathy Klein, our prayer champion, concerning our prayer ministry. She's going to report in that as well. And here's what I hope for in that also, and that is our pastor prayer partners. I'm going to ask them, I already have, I think she has too, to give testimony. What is it that the Lord is doing through times of prayer in our prayer ministry as it has begun, and hopefully as we watch it grow. And so that's going to be a great time. Here's another part of the business meeting that is going to be new. I have talked with Jamie and Louise, and we're going to give staff reports. You're going to hear from them as well in the area of music, in the area of our student ministry. And so these two fine gentlemen that I have a lot of fun with and that I love being around all during the week as well as on Sunday, they are going to bring reports. And so I just believe we are going to see an elevation, if you will, of what business meeting should be like as a church. And I believe it's going to mark us. I hope it does. That's what I'm praying for, that it will mark us in such a way that we look forward to a quarterly time of reporting all that God is doing. And of course, we're going to see and get reports in all other areas as well. But those are some additional items that you're going to recognize as a part of business meeting. I hope we have a full house. I'm praying for, again, all of our groups to come and be a part of that. Another update I need to give to you and a request for you as well is on Saturday, October 31st, we are going to be having our trunk or treat. It's going to be in the parking lot outside. Everybody will be socially distanced in cars and whatnot. Christy Gissendaner is making sure of all of that. She has got some incredible plans in place. Her team is ready, but they do need some help. Number one, we need some crosswalk volunteers, okay? We're going to have people walking to and from in places in the parking lot and across the street and whatnot. We need some folks that will just help watch for traffic, help in crosswalk areas, and if you could do that, we would greatly appreciate it. Let Christy know if you're willing to do that. I hope you are. I'm going to be here myself trying to do whatever I can, so come on and enjoy that time for that. But there's more than just that. This is more than just the fact that we still need some donations of candy. We still need monetary donations if you want them to go buy the candy for you. We need all those things, and so we would appreciate you giving that as well. But here's the great thing about this. As they go from car to car, children from wherever, don't know, all throughout the community, they are going to be walking through the Bible, okay? They're going to be given the story of the Bible from Genesis through the resurrection, okay? And so they're not just going to receive a little Snickers bar. They're not going to just get a little Three Musketeers. They're going to be getting, throughout the journey of these cars and all of our trunks and all of our giving, they're going to be hearing the message of salvation, the gospel, again, from creation all the way through the resurrection. So I look forward to that. I really am thrilled with how Christy is just diving into everything in our children's ministry and the leadership she's giving there, and her heart for them to know the Lord and to know of His love for them. So be praying for that. Ask Christy how you can help specifically. If anything I've shared with you needs a little clarification, she's the perfect one to talk to. But we need crosswalk volunteers, candy, donations, and then just a lot of prayer so that the gospel goes out. Look forward to that. This coming Sunday, obviously with business meeting coming and being a part of our Sunday night, our groups will not be meeting, all right? So we're not going to have that additional time to talk about the scripture that's being preached this Sunday morning, but you will have an opportunity beginning again the next week to do so. But this particular Sunday morning, we're going to potentially the most comprehensive of all of the Beatitudes when we think about God setting forth His standard at the beginning of His the introduction of His kingdom, with the one found in Matthew chapter 5 and verse 8, where He says, "Blessed are the pure in heart, for they will see God." I cannot wait to share all that I have with you. Wish I had, again, hours of which to speak to you. I know I don't, so we're going to try to have that concise. But let me give you a quick taste, okay? Blessed are the pure in heart, for they will see God. I've been in 1 Peter a little bit, where it says to us in 1 Peter chapter 1, verse 13, "Therefore prepare your minds for action. Be self-controlled. Set your hope fully on the grace to be given you when Jesus Christ is revealed." And then if you skip down to verse 16, he gives us these words, "But just as He who called you is holy, so be holy in all that you do, for it is written, 'Be holy, because I am holy.'" We are instructed by God to pursue holiness, to be pure, and to be righteous, to be men and women of integrity and character, and to pursue it with all our might. I have my computer in front of me, and I just want to give you this quick illustration because I've learned a little bit more of the ermine this week. If you don't know what an ermine is, it's spelled E-R-M-I-N-E. Go look it up. Pronounced an ermine. It is an animal that's a weasel. Okay, that's basically what it is. It lives up in the northern part of North America, up in Alaska, also in the northern parts of Europe and Asia. And this animal is unique, as I've learned about it and read about it, because in the summertime, it has just a brown coat. But something interesting happens to the ermine in the wintertime. Its coat turns white. It's as if God is put in this animal an ability that's just literally God-given, again, to protect itself from hunters and to protect itself from those who would want it. Now, the ermine is very sought after because of its fur, especially the white fur. But supposedly, here's what happens. Hunters, especially in Europe and Asia, hunt this animal in a unique way. They discover where its home is. And the home oftentimes is in a cleft of a rock, in a side of a mountain, where the ermine puts itself. And the hunters then, instead of, well, this is just what they do. They take all this mud and grime and whatever, and they coat the opening of their home, all right? Because what the ermine does is the ermine instinctively knows that that white coat is its protection. And that ermine will refuse to do anything that will soil its coat, because they know that if their coat gets soiled, then they can be seen. And so when they coat the entrance to their homes, and this ermine is out, or these ermine are out, they release their dogs to go after the ermine. And as those ermine make their way back to their home, something interesting happens apparently. They refuse to go into that home. Because as they see the filth, as they see the dirt, and they know it will soil them, here's what is important to them. It's more important for them not to soil themselves than it is to die. Purity to them is more important than life itself. Now, I'm just going to leave that right there. as I've been reading about this and seeing this, I come to this conclusion. For us as Christians, and I can't preach now, I got to wait till Sunday on purity of heart, but for the Christian, the purity of the Christian life should be more important than life itself, because without it, we're not going to see God. And I can't wait to talk to you about seeing God here and now and for eternity, and the promise that comes with that. So think of the ermine, E-R-M-I-N-E. If you've never heard about the ermine, go look it up, read about this weasel. Beautiful animal, beautiful creature, so sought after because of its fur. But again, that we can learn a lesson from this animal, that to them, their purity is more important than life itself, and they are willing then to die as opposed to being soiled in this world. What a great example for us to think about. Can't wait to see you on Sunday. I couldn't help myself. I had to give you a quick preview for what's coming up. Hope y'all have a wonderful day today. And again, looking forward to Sunday night especially, to be with all of the church family again in a time of business, but really business in the church is a report of what God is doing, what He's up to. Can't wait for that to be shared at so many levels through many testimonies. God bless y'all. Have a wonderful day. See you Sunday.